What up guys, Rob here with RJ Gaming coming at you with another World of Warcraft video. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about assaults. So I've actually been enjoying this content from 8.3 quite a bit, the corruption. It's definitely um, trying something different is what Blizzard said this was going to be. And boy is it different. um, Talked to you guys a little bit about this in a couple of previous videos, and I've taken you guys along and talked about some of the corruption stuff. I kind of want to delve into it a little bit here in this video. I was just going through doing my, assaults every week. There's 3 assaults. There's one main assault and 2 smaller assaults. And the one main assault, it's the main big assault for the week. It goes through the entire 7-day cycle and there's nothing. That's the only one. There's then 2 smaller assaults. One at the first half of the week, and then in the second half of the week that resets. So if you log on in the second half of the week and do your smaller assault, you will only get credit for that one assault. You will not be able to do both at the end of the week. You have to do one first half of the week, one second half. Um, so I want to say that like one of my favorite things about World of Warcraft is the theme. Like when you're playing the game and you're flying around or you're running around, um, it, just looking around you, looking at the vibrant colors, looking at the different um, landscapes, listening to the music, it really puts you into like this this other, I don't know, Azeroth basically, this like alternate universe that you're in. And it really, I think that says a lot about a game when it can take you and bring you in. So these assaults are like the music is great. As you can see behind me, this is Missa Pandaria. This is where the main assault is this week. And it's just phenomenal. Like if you look behind me, like the torches and the 2 towers side by side next to me with all the glowing like red kind of in the artifact looking scripts, down on the sides. It just looks fucking awesome. And the assaults are a lot of fun, I think. People have grouped up and done them. I've actually found now that my demon hunter is so strong, I can just fight the rares on my own. I can go and do the events on my own. But damn, is it fun! I'll tell you, it's a blast. So I just want to take you along with me, show you a couple of cool things about the at least the Mists of Pandaria, Vale of Eternal Blossoms assault. So this is the map that so the main assault is usually right here, and then there's the when the so basically there's 2 areas for that assaults can happen in Azeroth. There's this one over here in Uldum, and then there's the one in Pandaria. And so the one in Pandaria is in Vale of Eternal Blossoms. The main assault, when Vale is the main assault for the week, is here, and then when there's side assault, when it's the smaller one, it's over here. So each week it rotates. One week the main assault is over here in Vale, and one week the main assault is over here in Old Doom. So um, this is the one that'll reset. Today is Thursday, so this will reset like I think it's like Friday night at midnight or some weird time Friday night late because I've been on late, excuse me, Friday nights and it's reset. So I think that's about when it resets. So if you get in there between Tuesday and late night Friday, you'll be able to get the first one done. That's why I'm getting this one done today. Um, and doing the Veil. I would say the Veil of Eternal Blossom one I like better. I don't know. I just like the way it looks better. I just love like the trees and the crazy shit going on here with the tentacles and like I don't know. It's just the theme, and this is also the raid entrance for Nyalotha, the Waking City. So like the new raid. So that's kind of cool that the raid entrance is literally chilling up here. Um, that's super cool. So yeah, we'll um we'll just go around and I'll show you guys a little bit about what you can do here. So what I like to do is I come into the zone. So obviously make sure you're in the purple in the zone, and you'll want to track this assault. I've already completed 30%, so it kind of shows you down here. Um, and I just fly around and I look for these silver arrows on my mini-map. And I sort of just follow those. Usually those will lead you to a treasure chest, a special event that you can complete, or a rare. So this one is a special event, so this one's kind of neat. It's like this weird dragon like statue, and you basically just take these eyeballs and you click them and you try to pull them away from the statue and like rip the eyeballs out of the statue. I mean, it's just like it's just different. You know what I mean? Like that's World of Warcraft has got so much stuff that's just different. But pulling these eyeballs away, and if you do all of them, you'll get rewarded. We might have to fight this dude right here that comes up on us if he gets too close. My demon hunter has a beastie boy. People will just fight him anyway, just for fun. But I've got some really great Azerate traits, and I've got some really good essences, and I've also got an awesome piece of corruption that I posted a video of me doing the weekly challenge for. Oh man, I got hit by that. Posted a video where I did like the weekly quest where you did Mythic plus 0, and I have this corruption piece called Twilight Devastation, and it didn't proc right there. I got really unlucky on that fighting him, but when it procs, it just does an insane amount of damage. So if you guys want to check out that video, it's pretty sick. I've got some Slipknot music in the background. I'm actually, as a lot of you guys know, I'm in the military, and I was in my hotel room, and I didn't want to like be too loud on mic, like because I usually end up having to have a roommate. So I just decided to do it with some music, and the Slipknot music in the background makes it so much better. There it is. So we pulled them all off the statue. I mean, look, you get so much credit for doing just the special events. I've killed a couple rares so far, and so like I said, basically I'll pull this up and I'll kind of just like zoom around here, see what I can do. And you'll eventually run into something, you know. And like I said, you can go into the group finder here, go to pre-made groups, and go to custom, and just type in Vale, hit enter, and you can pick. Make sure you're picking war mode off or war mode on, depending on what you have it set at for your character. Else your team won't be able to see you and work with you. So that's important. And then you cannot have more than 5 per group, because if you get more than 5, then nobody gets credit. So we don't want to have that happen. So this is kind of an interesting one. It looks like we got to kill everything around this statue. So you can see Void Conduit. So there's the Void Conduit. So you probably just have to like kill everything around it. So what I'm gonna do is grab this stuff right here. Oh my god, yeah. So everybody was working on that. So that's another thing. You can literally do this in like 2 seconds sometimes, where you just like show up. If everybody's already working on it, just end up finishing it so quickly. It's crazy. So there it is. That's done. Easy peasy. I was hoping to find you guys a rare. See what's over here. Oh, this is so you can also just get the little treasure chest here, and they give you a little bit of a percentage too, and you get some coalescing visions, war resources, quite a bit too. I mean, 50 war resources. I mean, that's like what would award for like doing an emissary or doing like a world quest, you know. So that's not too bad. But I want to try to find you guys a rare if I can. See what we got over here. It's another. Oh, here we go. Here's a rare. So this dude, where is he? Oh, it's him. Let's grab this guy. Come here, big boy. Oh, you see it just proc? That was Twilight Devastation right there. We'll fight him right on the edge of this cliff here. And you'll notice, like, everybody else is doing the assault will join in. Little tip for you guys that have... Oh, shit. I didn't realize he did that. I've never fought one of these worms before. I'll have to get out of that. If you guys have Twilight Devastation, look at... You see that big blue beam that just came down? That's what Twilight Dev is. Make sure you're facing your enemy. Like, I know a lot of people, like, run around, like, kind of face different directions or whatever. It procs in front of you. Look at that. Oh my god, dude. Damage. So where the damage will really go up is when there's multiple targets. But yeah, just make sure you're facing your... Happened again. Apparently I'm not paying attention. Oops. There we go. We're just gonna grab everything here at this point. Just get it all down here. As well. But it procs in front of you, so you'll want to make sure that you're actually facing... That was actually kind of a cool kill. Worm is pretty cool looking. Beastie boy. Wow. Dude. Alright. So we killed everything there.
The time for heroism, my friend. Show them why your name echoes throughout history.
So now, once you you fill your bar, you'll go over to this little icon here. That's where your final boss is going to be for the assault. There's one for both the small assault and the large assault. So for this one, we have to go down in this big old, like, cave, crazy looking dark thing to go down here. And the cool thing about being a demon hunter, watch this. I could just fly down and avoid a lot of the bullshit. Now what I could do is I'll fall a little, fly again. See if I can get, oh, I targeted them. That's okay. So they're gonna end up coming after me at some point here. I'll just destroy them when they get to me. Sometimes I can get down here without actually pulling anything. One of the cool things about being a demon hunter. Actually, yeah, they actually drop combat. I thought they would stay. So I just stay close to the wall. I mean, you can go through and kill some of these things in here, but you gotta be... Grab this little dude. Well, there's Twilight Devastation again. Just like destroying everything. Grab this guy too. Over here, big boy. Come here. Fight him in the water. But I mean, just the effects of this place is so cool. Like the water right here, with how it's running into the center of the room. I don't know. It looks really cool. I like it. I like the theme. I like the music. I've always liked the darker stuff in WoW. Like, some of the light stuff is cool too, but like just all the little details that they put in. The art team for Blizzard is like one of the best in the world. But I mean, just look at that right behind us. And the waterfalls, you know, flat. And then you got like the fire here. All these little like inscriptions here on the wall, these little like designs and stuff. I don't know, it's just the spider webs, cobwebs, whatever. The water, I mean, everything just looks so good. So polished, you know. I think people, take that for granted sometimes. The game is 15 years old and they're like, oh, well, that's just World of Warcraft. Like, it's always going to look good. So then they find other things to be really critical about, which is important to be critical, but give them props, man. This shit looks good. It really does. So, alright, so there's our final boss right there. Just respawned. So you'll kill him. So we'll just knock him out real quick here. Let's go ahead and pop meds and just get this guy down. Hopefully our Twilight Devil proc. That'd be nice. It'll help us out quite a bit. If not, our baseline damage is pretty solid with this guy. So decent. Start our trinket. A little extra pump there. Maybe going a little quicker. But yeah, like I said, with Twilight Dev, just make sure you're facing everything, and there it is. It's proc, perfect. That helps quite a bit. But I'll tell you, that tank video, you guys go check it out. It looks so cool. Like I go in, I'm in King's Rest in that video, and I go into one of the boss rooms, and you'll see, like, you'll see that I just go into a room and the freaking thing just annihilates. Like Twilight Dev procs like 4 or 5, 6 times, kills fucking everything. The healer actually accidentally pulls the boss, in the middle of pulling all the little blobs on the ground, and I end up having to like fight a bunch of shit all together. One of the DPS like gets whacked and dies. But I just sit there and just heal and tank and heal and tank, and Twilight Dev just keeps going off. And it's just crazy. But one of the things that makes it so powerful is it goes off of your health. This is my piece of gear for it. So it's 18% of your health to all enemies in front of you. And then they've recently nerfed it a little bit because it was just way too powerful, to where the first 5 enemies get hit with the 18%. Then the next 5 enemies, so like enemies 1 through 5 get hit with 100% with you know all the 18%. Then 5 through 10 get hit with 50% of that, so it'd be 9%. And then after 10 enemies, it doesn't do anything. But I find that rarely am I pulling more than 10 enemies at a time anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. But man, I'll tell you, the more enemies you can fucking get, like that's why Mythic Plus is so strong, is because most of your pulls are mobs. So I'll try to do more videos in the future. Hopefully I can do some bigger Mythic Pluses, and really show you guys how that works. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, check out that video if you want. And it's just pretty cool. pretty trivial at that point when you watch me just run through there and blow everything down with some Slipknot in the background. But so you're gonna notice the arrow or the question mark comes up right here, so people think, oh, the turn-in's right here. It's not. It's actually outside. Now, one of the things that I want to mention, you can't use your mount in here, but they give you this little like invoke when, I don't know. It's a 10-minute cooldown, which you can become this tiger for 30 seconds. So you run quite a bit quicker, and then you can dash. You'll see your abilities change on the side, and you can do like other stuff too. You know, like you can strike the target, and you can and see these guys slow you down, which is fine. But it kind of gives you a little bit of a movement buff to get out of here a little quicker, and you look fucking cool. Look at that shit, dude. Fucking tiger. Who wouldn't want to be a tiger? Tony the Tiger Bod. Oh crap. So that goes away and I can't use it for another 10. But I'm a demon hunter, so I have super crazy mobility anyway. So I'll just kind of just scoot up out of here and we'll go turn this in. Now they increased the rewards as well. They noticed people were upset a little bit about how much everything gives you for these assaults. So Blizzard increased the awards so they're a little bit better for everything across the board. Now sometimes when you walk out of there, it accidentally thinks you're in combat with everything close to you. Sometimes you just gotta kill everything around you. Yeah, we'll get out of combat. Maybe I'll go over here and we can get on our mount. Really what I'm looking to do here. There we go. So it's kind of hidden, but it's right underneath that blue exclamation point there. So just click that, head over, and we'll turn in our chest, or turn in the assault to get the chest, get the reward, and I'll show you guys kind of what you get in here, and talk about that a little bit. I just wanted to bring you guys along. I was doing the assault, and I'm like, this is just so cool. Like, I don't know, I want to do a quick video showing you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys have done it, obviously, because everybody's doing it. But in case you haven't, you're wondering what's going on with the corruption. So you turn that in there. Now there's these extra blue dailies that you can do every day over here. So they award some stuff. I usually save those for if I run out of other stuff. Like I've got Mythic Plus to do, I've got emissaries, I've got islands, I've got all this other shit I want to do. So I try to save the dailies until I'm really like, okay, I've got nothing else going on, I'm gonna do some dailies. So let's open our chest here. So we got a 445 belt, which is not an upgrade. They increased coalescing visions to 1,200 or 12,500. I'm sorry, and it was 10,000. So it costs 10,000 coalescing visions to get one entry into horrific visions, which are these vessels that I've been saving up here. So just make sure that you look up basically when you get your cloak upgrade. When you go inside the horrific vision, you get your cloak upgrade. You have to do different things, so make sure you're paying attention to like what you have to do for the quest that you get from Rathion down in the Chamber of the Heart. So you use these vessels to enter. So this is actually pretty. This is what most people do. They do the main assault, which awards you 1,200. Oh, Jesus, I keep saying that. 12,500 of the coalescing visions, and like now I have to be careful because I can only hold so many of these. So I got to go and actually spend these and make sure. Actually, I wonder if they increased the cap because I thought it was 25,000. Now I'm holding a little more. But anyway, I got to go spend these on a couple of vessels and be careful I don't go over. And yeah, so you get those, you save those up, get your cloak upgraded, then you get more resistance, and that's the reason. I mean, when you guys watch me with Twilight Devastation, the reason I can wear it is because I have corruption resistance. So you can see I have base corruption is 75, but I have 52 resistance. So I'm only at 23 corruption with my Twilight Devastation, which is 75. That's a fat piece of corruption, man. So if you had no resistance, this would fucking kill you. Like, easy peasy. You would be fucking dead. It'd be miserable. So that's why it's so important to go into your visions and to get these cloak upgrades for this cloak, because now my cloak is rank 13, soon to be 14 this week. Hopefully, as long as all goes well. And it's just a super powerful piece of gear. And I thought it was cool to take you guys along for the ride and to show you around. This is the Vale of Eternal Blossoms Assault. And I don't know, just looking around, guys. Look how cool that looks. You know, super fun. I figured I'd pop a quick video up. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you have any specific questions about 8.3 or the corruption system or anything in World of Warcraft, if you're a brand new player, um, just showing up to the game and you want to know the basics, no question is a stupid question. Just the World of Warcraft community is here to help you and here to kind of guide you. Most of us have been, that have been playing this game for years, remember what it was like to be new and to be completely overwhelmed by the game and all of its systems. Especially in Battle for Azeroth, there's just so many systems to learn that even if you're a returning player who maybe played in the past and is coming back to the game to kind of try this out, it's a lot. You know, you're like, man, this is way different than it used to be. Where do I start? Just reach out to me. You guys send me a message on YouTube, um, and or just put it down in the comments below, and I'll try to help you guys out best I can. So I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. Stay safe out there, and if you like the video, I definitely appreciate a like. Leave a comment if you have a question, and if you'd like to see anything else in particular, let me know. And yeah, until the next time, guys, take care.